Fightbox.
And Pearl's put him down. He's back on his feet. He's got to fight back. And he's gone again. And that is one to the ribs. And he's totally blitzed.
Fightbox.
Hello, welcome to Fightbox. Tonight we've got 4 new challengers who have fought their way through our massive online gaming tournament.
And to move on, they have to survive 2 eliminator rounds and then 1 single combat showdown.
If that wasn't bad enough, they're going to have to face your friends and occasional friends of mine. Here they are, of course, the heroes of Fightbox, the Sentients.
Nasty Nail!
Kodiak, the Governor.
Vesuvius!
Pearl, looking good.
Banshee!
And last but not least, Big George.
Now, those 6 sentients are all past Fightbox champions who have achieved freedom. And the prize our warriors are after is to become the 7th sentient.
Our winning creator will be crowned the Fightbox champion. So will it be fame or will it be shame? For the man in the red pod, Gene Constantinou from Manchester. How you feeling, Gene? Now, I hear you want to be a writer. What do you want to write about?
I've got a lot of stories writing in my mind. I want to blend a bit of reality with fiction, basically.
Just like this show kind of thing, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
What's the name of your warrior?
Brutalisk.
Let's bring out Brutalisk. I think they like it. It's brutal.
He's the muscle and I'm the brains, basically.
He's the muscle, you're the brains. Is there anything special about him? Any special weapons?
He's got an ice strike on his one arm and a punch on the other.
Let's hear it for Gene and Brutalisk.
So let's meet our next contestant, and he is Andy Green from Newark. Hi, Andy. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Good. Now, I hear you've just finished a course in forestry. Learn anything there?
Yeah, it taught me how to use a chainsaw.
I'll be keeping my distance away from you tonight. So tell me, what is the name of your warrior?
Guy Snoy.
Let's bring out Guy Snoy. I noticed he's got a super weapon there. What is that?
Supreme Triple Death.
Supreme Triple Death. Now, that sounds a bit evil to me. What can that do?
Some serious damage.
OK, that's what I like to hear. Let's hear it for Andy and Guy Snoy.
First up, it's Gene Constantinou to play Demolition. And Brutalisk, our first warrior, is ready. And the warriors win points by smashing apart the giant blocks, releasing whatever is trapped inside. It may be a zombie warrior that Brutalisk has to beat, but it could be a sentient too. I have to say, Brutalisk is a bit of a strange-looking fella, but he comes here with a bit of a reputation. So perhaps big points in this first game of Demolition. Who knows? He went straight into the force field there. And that comes back over to the next one. And that is good, but there is a zombie and walks straight through him. One left hand. And that absolutely destroyed the zombie for good bonus points. Well, no sentience yet, and that is good news for Brutalisk. And Gene has certainly got Brutalisk well trained, but there is Vesuvius. Well, Vesuvius is chasing all over the arena after Brutalisk. Little jump in the air, I'm not sure what that was for. And there goes Vesuvius once more. Good points once again. for Brutalisk. Big left hand and a big right hand from George, who appeared out of nowhere. Now, Brutalisk has got all sorts of problems here. He's 35 points, well earned at the moment, and there are a few more too. But going up against these two guys, Big George is cheerful but lethal. And Vesuvius gave him a pile driver there. And then Big George as well, and it's all over. 40 points is a good effort by Brutalisk. Well, Brutalisk got off to a good start, making short shrift of that zombie. Stayed out of Vesuvius's way for a little while, but once George joined in, it was all over.
Excellent start there from Gene and Brutalisk. Let's see how Andy and Guy Snoy do on demolition.
Guy Snoy is the warrior. Very good in defence, but vulnerable to fire. I wonder how he'll get on against Vesuvius. And it's a pretty good score he's got to beat as well. 40 points by Brutalisk. Now here's a lightweight. I wonder how these punches are going to affect these blocks. There is a zombie. And actually he ignored it, did Guy Snoy, so he races away to the next block. Rather more concerned about getting those blocks down than the zombie, but there are 5 points on offer. Now is he going to face the zombie this time? He does. He slapped him around the head and he's in pieces. So that was a good bonus. More good points there. And certainly Guy Snoy is racking up the points. And there is Vesuvius, who lays him out with one lazy long left-hander. And Vesuvius waving to the crowd. It's not over yet, though. Vesuvius and Guy Snoy have got a bit more work to do. And Big George is on the arena floor, but too slow to get it, Guy Snoy, who's got to get a move on now and keep out of the way of these huge sentients. Otherwise, it could be total destruction for Guy Snoy. And Vesuvius trying to get through there. He's 5 points ahead now. And the klaxon has gone, and Vesuvius hit Guy Snoy after the klaxon went, oh my goodness. Vesuvius laughing his head off at Guy Snoy. But Guy Snoy's in the lead. Well, our warrior made short work of the zombie, which is just how he approached the rest of the eliminator. That is, until the appearance of Vesuvius. Vesuvius landed one mighty left hand, and then all Vesuvius wanted to do was catch him. And there we are at the halfway stage. Guy Snoy, 45, Brutalisk, 40.
So on with our two creators up here after a nail-biting eliminator. Gene, you're 5 points behind. You find it a little bit tough?
It was a little bit tough to knock those boxes down, but it's all right.
Yeah, you're not too far behind. You're still well in it. Andy, you're 5 ahead. What's it like to have two big sentients on your back?
Pretty difficult. I got hit pretty hard. Didn't think I was going to get up after that one.
Yeah, but you didn't get hit personally. You feel as if you did. What do the fans think, Lisa?
What this nosy lot? I don't know. I'm about to find out. Who is your money on?
Guy Snoy for sure. I think we both agree that Guy Snoy is the much better fighter.
I'm not sure. What about you?
I have to say it's Brutalisk.
He's after Brutalisk. One of them is going to get it, that's for sure. Let's play the next eliminator.
In Conquest, the warriors have to run across a field of tiles that shift randomly under their feet. And they claim the tiles by stepping on them. That changes their colour. It's red for Brutalisk, and it's blue for Guy Snoy. And the tiles are full of dangers. Ice and cannonballs, to name but two. And of course, there is the deadly Pearl. So it's a 5-point advantage for Brutalisk, but straight away, Guy Snoy is on the deck. So any advantage that was gained is lost, and Brutalisk has gone as well. And so is Pearl. What a start to this game. Well, Pearl, of course, is always relaxed, always fast, and always dangerous. And that was interesting because Guy Snoy put Brutalisk down. And Guy Snoy is racking up quite a few points here. He's got to stay out of the way of Pearl, though. There is Brutalisk. And he gets whacked to the floor for his trouble. A right-hander from Pearl. And this is tremendous by Guy Snoy. He got hit there by Pearl, and Pearl is gone now, and Brutalisk is down once more. And look at the score by Guy Snoy, very impressive. He's just got to stay up as Guy Snoy, and Pearl is gone. It's looking better and better for Guy Snoy at the moment. That is a massive points difference, and Brutalisk is down one more time. Well, Brutalisk really has got an impossible task now. He's got to get, surely, all Guy Snoy has got to do is stay up there, but he's gone! I don't believe it! And it's all even once again. Now, can Brutalisk gain a couple of points? Yes, he can, but so is Guy Snoy. And Brutalisk is down, but Guy Snoy is down as well. Oh, my goodness, what a turnaround right at the end of the game. I do not believe how Brutalisk won that. That was extraordinary. Poor old Andy Green. I can't understand how on earth Gene and Brutalisk got that 5-point advantage. Well, following that early tussle, this looked like a very one-sided eliminator. Brutalisk tangling with Pearl once too often, while Guy Snoy built up a truly impressive lead, but the lead was snatched from his grasp by Pearl right at the end. And there's confirmation of the score, just 5 points in it. Brutalisk, the winner. And here comes Pearl. All that lies in wait now for Guy Snoy is destruction. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And Pearl, as always, is hamming it up for the crowd.
We've got our first finalists. Well done, Gene. You were 5 points behind. How are you feeling?
Lucky, very lucky.
You need a bit more than luck in the final. Let's hear it for Gene and Brutalisk.
Andy, just not enough focus. And now Guy Snoy is in bits over the arena floor. You are a loser. Get out.
Loser.
If there's one thing Pearl likes more than attention, it's fighting. And even other sentients shouldn't get in her way. To stay on Pearl's good side, don't pick on her friend George, and don't steal her limelight. Remember those 2 rules, and it could be the start of a very beautiful friendship.
Pearl rocks. So we already have our first winner on tonight's showdown, but who will be joining them? Will it be Richard Johnson from London?
Hi.
Hey. So Richard, I hear you're a kickboxer.
Yeah, a couple of times a week.
Can't do many moves in that blood though, can you?
Let me out of these straps.
And have you had any serious injuries?
A couple of black eyes, no broken noses yet.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the name of your warrior?
Gladys.
Let's bring on Gladys. A lady or a man warrior?
She's a work of art. She represents that minority of the public. You're never too sure. Kind of he, she, bird or bloke. Not too sure.
Okay. Now, what about the fist? Is one big fist there? What is that?
The glove of love.
Okay, well, we wish you good luck tonight.
Thanks
Give it up
very
for Richard and Gladys.
OK, let's meet our final challenger and creator tonight, Jason Hines from Essex. How you doing, Jason?
I'm fine, fine. Ready to go.
We've got a sporting theme today because we've got a kickboxer.
And I'll do 800 metres.
Which is 2 laps of the track.
That's right.
2 eliminators, piece of cake.
No problem.
I'm feeling that. What's the name of your warrior?
Fiend Kraken.
Let's bring out Fiend Kraken. Anything you want to say about him?
Yeah, he's well tooled up and he's ready to do some damage.
This is going to be a real good one, I feel. Let's hear it for Jason and Fiend Kraken.
But first of all, it's Richard Johnson to play Helix. The aim of Helix is to reach the cube at the top of the 45-metre spiral path, and that is no easy task for Gladys. The path is full of dangers. There are saws, flames and spikes, and of course the sentients who are guarding the cube at the summit. Gladys. Well, Gladys is a bit of a heavyweight, so her mobility is not particularly good. Now then, can she get past that Sora? Okay, yes she can. And look at Kodiak just standing there waiting. And now he takes the fight to Gladys. And Gladys has gone down already. Right over the spikes, and that is a problem. And I don't think she's thrown a blow against Kodiak yet. And she's terribly close to the edge of the helix. She's got one giant fist. If she can whack Kodiak with that one, well, she hasn't got a chance to do anything just yet. And Kodiak just laughs and lets Gladys go walking off the edge of the helix. What on earth is Richard Johnson up to? So Gladys has got it all to do all over again. Well, that was a tricky part last time, and over this time. Well, I have to say, Gladys' sense of direction is not particularly good, and Nail is getting impatient on the top of the helix. What's Kodiak going to do? He just says, yep, off you go, madam. Away you go, because you've got Nail waiting for you. Past the corkscrew. This is still pretty good points for Gladys, but drops down. And that was a moment of anguish for Richard Johnson. And Nail is actually coming down the helix after Gladys. Well, if Nail wasn't a woman, I would say that was ungentlemanly conduct. And is still having a bash at Gladys. That is out of order. Well, in actual fact, the real obstacle on the helix tonight was Kodiak. Eventually, though, I think he felt sorry for Gladys. He just bowed and let her through.
Not a bad performance from Richard and Gladys there. 40's not a bad score for a heavyweight. Let's see how Jason and Fiend Kraken get on. Let's play Helix.
Away Fiend Kraken goes. A middleweight, but tremendous agility, and he's showing that already. Absolutely bounding up the helix. Now then, I almost thought he was past Kodiak there. And Kodiak has let him go again. That was an error of judgment by Kodiak, and you don't see that very often. They're standing in the middle of the flames there, and here goes Nail. Nail is absolutely rampant on top of the helix at the moment. And I wonder whether Fiend Kraken wishes he hadn't gone so fast. He's got to the top. That was a big mistake by Nail. Whoa, brilliant stuff. Maximum points, double quick time, and Nail is going for him. That is unbelievable, and Kodiak is absolutely distraught. I don't believe the big man is crying, no way. There was only one victor there, and it was Fiend Kraken. Well, Kodiak put Fiend Kraken down just once, but it was nowhere near enough to hold him back. And Fiend Kraken's perseverance paid off. It was Nail who made the fatal error. Just allowed Fiend Kraken to step forward to claim victory. So there we have it at the halfway stage. 10 points in it. Fiend Kraken on 15.
So I'm up here with Richard and Jason. Now, Jace, great round of helix there. You got to the top. You got past Nail. You got past Kodiak.
Yeah,
how'd you do it?
Speed and skill.
That's all you need.
And I made Kodiak cry as well,
I know,
so it was even better.
That was wicked. What about you, Richard, on the other hand?
Gutted. She's let me down.
Why?
Typical woman. Didn't do as she's told. I say turn right, stand still, get home, put a cooking on.
I don't like that very much. Who are the audience supporting, Trevor?
Oh, that was a dodgy comment, wasn't it? Who are you rooting for?
Definitely Gladys, because she's big, butch and powerful.
You go with that?
Gladys, girl power. Yay!
I'll tell you why they're going for Gladys. Typically British, always going for the underdog. Well, Gladys may not make it. She might do, she might not. Let's play the next eliminator.
In Revolution, the Warriors are racing against each other to collect points, but two sentients are trying to stop them, Big George and Banshee.
Banshee, how do you sort of limber up before you take on the Warriors?
And here is Fiend Kraken with that 10-point advantage after the first eliminator up against Big Gladys. She's got it all to do. Well, if either of the Warriors can get to the centre turntable, there are 10 points for the red cube. And Gladys is already down up against the force field. Well, Gladys has certainly got a lot of work to do, but up on the top level, can she make it? Now the force fields have come down, but Gladys gets up there for 10 points. She's drawn level with Fiend Kraken. Big George is lumbering around this turntable, and Gladys took a swipe there at Fiend Kraken, and Banshee does the job for him. And Banshee puts down Gladys. Poor old Richard. Now then, no further score just yet. Fiend Kraken is down at the moment. And again, and Gladys hunting for those 5 pointers around the outside. Well, both the Warriors seem to be going nowhere at the moment. This is extraordinary. Gladys has come to a dead halt. Fiend Kraken is just racing around. And there is a 5-pointer in the left-hand side. And, well, Fiend Kraken, he's got it. Fiend Kraken is just ahead at the moment. Just under 10 seconds left. And there are 10 points on that centre turntable. If only somebody can get it. It's still anybody's game. But it's all over. The klaxon has gone. And both Warriors were being plastered all over the place by the two sentients. It's thumbs up for Jason Hines and Fiend Kraken. And poor old Richard Johnson and poor old Gladys. That really was a very low-scoring match indeed. Fiend Kraken winning it 55-50. And Banshee is just licking her lips at the prospect of destroying Gladys. And does it! One little spin, it's all over for Richard, and it's all over for Gladys. Well done, Banshee.
Here I am with the second finalist into our showdown. Well done, Jason. What have you got to say?
All I've got to say is, Gene, watch out. I'm coming for you.
Let's say it for Jason and Fiend Kraken.
Now, Richard, what are you going to do now that your worry's in pieces? Who's going to make your dinner for you?
Usually order supper anyway. I'm glad to be rid of her.
No respect and no love for your warrior. That's why you are a big fat loser. Get out of here.
Loser.
The first finalist tonight is Brutalisk. Now, Brutalisk punched his weight in demolition and managed to secure victory through conquest. And Brutalisk will be facing Fiend Kraken, who actually pushed past Nail to the pinnacle of the Helix and survived Revolution to make it through to the showdown. These then are our finalists, Fiend Kraken and Jason Hines, and Gene Constantinou with Brutalisk.
So we are up here getting ready for showdown. Is the fighting talk all over?
Oh, yeah. So, Gene, you heard what Jason said about you. He said he was coming for you. What do you want to say to him?
It's not Gene he's going to have to worry about. It's Brutalisk.
Nice. Yeah.
I have no worries. No worries at all.
You see that fight face,
They're serious, man. They're so serious.
You go get ready,
positions.
man.
Good luck, Gene. Now, they've both done really well to get this far, but for one of them, it's about to become the end of the road. After hours of work, they're about to be put to the ultimate test. And there can only be one winner. So let's get it on. It's time for Showdown.
And Pearl on the perimeter, just making sure that Fiend Kraken and Brutalisk have a fair fight. Fiend Kraken going over to Pearl straight away. Well, that's extraordinary. Both the Warriors getting involved with Pearl, and that is not to be recommended. And Kodiak laid out Fiend Kraken there. Well, this is ridiculous. Both the Warriors should be fighting each other. And Kodiak is telling them to get on with it. Well, it's Fiend Kraken on the left. And Brutalist seems to be getting ahead now on points anyway. And Pearl's going in again. Well, both of these warriors are middleweights. Perhaps Fiend Kraken's combat skills are slightly more effective, but not being seen at the moment, and Brutalisk is certainly the most agile. And Pearl has just laid Brutalisk out, and Fiend Kraken going in on his back. Now, are we going to get a decent fight out of this? I'm not sure we are. And surely there is some misunderstanding between Jason and Gene. Really, the sentients are only there to make sure we get a fight, but the two of them are running around in circles. Now, come on, guys, get it on. Oh, and as if on cue, Brutalisk has gone in with a big right hand there. Fiend Kraken was on the deck, and I think Fiend Kraken is running out of health. Kodiak still saying, come on, guys, there's still a contest to be won and lost here. And that is it! A brilliant punch by Brutalisk. Oh, yes. And it's all over for Fiend Kraken and Jason Hines. Well, that really was a very strange contest indeed. Well, there's no doubting how the end of the contest came. That massive fist going straight through Fiend Kraken.
There was a lot of fighting talk there.
There was.
We had to have a winner, we had to have a loser.
Yeah, we do.
Jason, what's your fastest time in the 800 metres?
1:52.
1:52. You got 5 seconds to clear off, mate. Walk of shame, off you go.
Loser.
Gene, nicely played. How are you feeling?
I feel great. And I did warn him about Brutalisk.
Yes, you did. Well, you know what? You and Brutalisk are the winners tonight. Well done.
Winner.
Gene and Brutalisk will be back. They're through to our quarterfinals.
Yep, next time on Fightbox, we'll see who will be joining them. One person will get the fame, the rest just lots of shame.
Till next time, bye.
Next time on Fightbox.
And Romulus gets down. Banshee wants a bit more here. She's really going for it, and he's down again. Will he get up? He does. He swings a haymaker at Kodiak and misses. Oh, he's going to pay for it now.